beginning to go for it. Oh, there we are. Chat's back up. Yeah, that smells better. Sorry, I've got a weird fucking... I've had to put my camera in here. Pretty weird just to get it up. But at least chat's working now. Hey, knowledge trip. Last one's not on yet. I've not put these out in the sun to charge, so it's literally going to be running off what little light we've had today. Just move it over this way a bit. So give this a share, guys. Hit the like button, give it a share, get it out there. And why not have a chat? I have to keep moving the thing back and forth, so I apologise, guys. Yeah, they do have some sick colours. I'm just waiting for the middle one to come on. I'm hoping it's had enough light today. I'm hoping it has. I don't know if it actually has done or not, but can only hope. Don't know why, but I feel like it should have come on by now if it was going to. Hey, BB Sniper. Hope you're all doing well. Put it in the mains. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't work like that. Has to have the sun on it. I've been given some more plants by my neighbour as well to try and rescue, so I've got a tray of plants to try and save. Well, I've got them ones, and I've got some standard ones at the bottom of the garden as well. I'm doing well, to be fair, BB Sniper. I had a positive phone call with my solicitor earlier, which, thanks to everyone who's been supporting, I've been able to get. Obviously, I've got another meeting next week, just to finalise everything and go over everything again. Honestly, I've got a lot of you guys to thank for that, so honestly means a lot to me. Oh look, the middle one's come on. I was starting to think it weren't going to come on for a while. But they're all on finally. Looks beautiful of an evening. You just see the colours flickering. Although it does annoy my OCD. In a funny way though. I've had to bring a load of the pumpkins out today as well because a lot of the pumpkins are getting a bit big. One of them's actually growing upwards. Oh, can't see the end of that message, 1 second. Aye, same here, BB. Oh, you know, I'm a big believer in the truth finally coming out eventually, no matter how much I have to fight for it. No, it's what we fight for every day on here is truth and justice, isn't it? Take the lights in. The house and save on Lecky, I like that. They are good, aren't they? See, what I like about this one here, I don't even know if I'm pointing to it right in the camera, but this middle one, is the shape of it is actually the same shape as my late fiance's urn. All the difference is my late fiance's urn is like a black gloss instead of obviously a granite stone, and the light up ball in the middle is obviously not on the urn as well. But I saw it and I thought it worked perfectly with the memorial, so and got it up. You know what, I fucking love it because it brightens the place up and it leaves a beautiful pattern on the toilet pot. All the lavender's starting to come back to life as well. So we've had some very happy bees around. It needs... Sorry, I have to keep moving the phone back and forth. That is my next plan because I'm going to have LED lights going all along the back fence and the side fence as well. So there will eventually be LED lights up. Obviously my plan is to make this community friendly so that, you know, the kids, you know, people can come down and get fresh fruit and veg. You know, start rebuilding communities again. All my neighbours on the estate are really looking forward to the fruit and everything starting to ripen and grow and everything. So they can get some fresh fruit and veg and make jams. There's a lot of the parents on the estate that have been buzzing because now the kids are more interested in fruit and vegetables now that they've got loads growing here. So obviously it's got to be child friendly. That's what I want it to be, like child friendly, because obviously everyone knows as a parent, you know, if your kids are happy, you're happy. Oh, for some reason my phone decided to close on me. Sorry about that. Thank you, Rob. This is why so dark. Well, because it's night time. Pretty much. So watching the lights come on that we've got down at the memorial that's been made. That's everyone. How's Vera doing? Hope you're keeping well. Yep, we're all doing well. We've got me Vera plant down here with the red light. I can't even see what that says. Well, I mean, that's a bit strange really, isn't it? Hello, granddaughter Isabel. Oh wow, it's so cute. You have to give her my best and say hello for me. I think the kids on the estate are more looking forward to Halloween and getting to pick their own pumpkins and watermelons. She's gone shy, bless her. What's this? I have got a light on my phone, I just don't think it does it at the same time as recording. But I mean, you know, you get to see the lights like this. It's really nice to keep moving this. I mean, there's feeling alive and then there's hurting another living being, and you know, I don't think it's... I don't know, it's just strange to me that in order to feel alive you have to hurt another human, or another living being. That's just my opinion, mate. If it made you feel alive, by all means, but I mean, it's not something that I condone. Yeah, I was thinking that myself, Rob. I'm sure it's illegal to hurt swans. It's like the class is like the Queen's property, isn't there? So I don't recognise your name popping up before, mate. No, I bet it didn't, pal. I need to try and move this somewhere I can actually see. So that's everyone's plans for the night then, and for the weekend even. I need to keep remembering it's Friday, isn't it? It's nearly Saturday. What's that? I was watching your tackle cam and chat. Well. Oh, Mike, you always have to come along and rub it in, don't you? It's a shame. You know what, seeing as you're rubbing it in, I'm going to rub it in. Twice I have been asked to cook for 2 houses on the estate. Babysitting for the weekend. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Kids are awesome. As soon as you find a way of, because obviously every child is unique and every child is an individual, and as soon as you learn to communicate with a child, then you know you're laughing. No KFC tonight. No KFC tonight. Tell you what though, I'll make a sick bacon carbonara. Everyone's been loving it. It's been awesome. What's that about one for? Sounds like you've got a fun weekend planned ahead then, Rob. See, I love that blue it turns just before it turns to dark blue. That light shade it does. I fucking love it. There's both these. Thank you, Jacob Jones. Yeah, I've got some at the bottom of the garden, but they're just, you know, just plain standard ones that go around the flower bed and the poppy trail. I'll have to do a live during the day and show everyone around the garden properly, because I've done some moving around and some changing and that, and some of the flowers have got bloody huge. Like we've got the big pumpkin that's growing upwards instead of spreading out. We've got the sunflower that as of today is now the same size as the bamboo that's in it. So that's going to be huge, because it's not even got a flower head developing in it yet. It's still still growing its leaves. Now we've got loads of fruit and veg, and we've got some onions that need potting as well soon, so we'll have pretty much everything. Hi, everyone sounds like they're being busy. Well, I'm gonna enjoy my weekend of doing paperwork, to be honest. But I don't mind it, because obviously, you know, paperwork's one of the joys of being a journalist and a reporter. So it's not like writing's a new thing to me, and it's just putting what I've learned over the years, you know, into action for once. Well, I say for once, I mean for myself. Oh. Do you know what? Speaking to my solicitor today, it's been awesome. Yes, it is, and to be honest, it's actually more quiet. It's actually quieter in rush hour due to the traffic, so it slows down a lot. Oh, so I've seen that one. Who do you report for? Children Matter, the site that you're on now at the minute. It's basically a group of children's campaigners children's campaigners and veterans who, you know, started fighting for particular causes that are close to their heart, and you know, have come together to bring awareness to those issues and the campaigns and the work that everyone's doing, the justice that they're trying to bring, the truth that they're trying to spread. So it's, you know, it's a few different things, but we aim to raise awareness for as many good causes as we can do. and sometimes that means scrolling through a load of bad ones, or ones that, you know, aren't yet established, to figure out which ones are, you know, genuine causes out there. Kids, you know, what we care about is the kids' future, making sure that they've, you know, that they've got a decent future dealing with. So it may not be politics, but, you know, we are a kind of like a kids oriented campaign group, but we are full of many different personalities and many different causes. Makes life interesting. Oh, fingers crossed, Rob, that's all I can say. What's this? Well, there's hope, Rob. That's all I can really say about it. I will say though, Rob, I know it's decent work at council workers, but I am also aware of many indecent ones and corrupt ones who are in the job for the wrong reasons, which, you know, it happens in many areas. It just, you know, unfortunately this one's around kids. You know, always give people the benefit of the doubt, just always be aware of your surroundings, that's all I can say. And if you're concerned about the authenticity and the honesty, then make sure you've got accurate notes. Oh, it looks like a good question, so I want to see all of that. Are there any community centres that you help with? Areas need community centres that kids can get involved in. I do work with a couple of different community groups, ranging from, you know, a knit club of 70-year-olds that do stuff for dementia and autism, from children to old people. Do try and do a lot in the local communities, and, you know, same goes with a lot of the admin as well. A lot of the admin are involved with different communities in their areas, because obviously we're spread out all over the country. But we do. So we work closely with a lot of other teams from a lot of different causes all across the UK, because obviously if we come across people that need help that we haven't got the, you know, ability to help with, then we do pass them on to other groups that we work with that are able to. What are you saying there, Rob? To be fair, she seemed to be one of the good ones. Yeah, well, there's different, when it comes to social services, there's different areas of social services. You've got the child removal, and then you've got the you've got the child removal ones, and then you've got the ones that work with families that don't actually do anything. So you've got the social workers that go in and remove kids, and then you've got the social workers that have no interest in removing the kids from the get-go. So basically, you know, just do as minimal work with them as possible. There is obviously more areas than that, but, you know, without my notebook in front of me, I don't want to give out too much inaccurate information. But it's always best to give people the benefit of the doubt. I mean, it's one thing that you learn through the years is it ain't nice to be judged, and, you know, judgments can be off from one person to the next. So always give people the benefit of the doubt. Just always be cautious as well. Notice as well, a lot of community centres are actually being taken down across the UK. One near me got taken down a while ago. What's this? Yeah, go for it, BB Sniper. If that's what you want to do, go for it. I'm 100% with you there, Jacob Jones. I believe in situations where children should be removed from the parents, they should still be kept within the family that they were raised with. I'm a big believer in that. I don't think the children being taken from their kids should be taken lightly in any way, shape or form. I believe it is something that, you know, should be looked into. It shouldn't be on a balance of probability, because that's potentially, you know, uprooting that child from their life and putting them in a situation that they're going to have to mentally cope with for the rest of their lives, based on possibilities, hypotheticals, you know, situations that may or may not have occurred. In situations like that, when you're going to be removing a child from an entire bloodline or the family that's raised with or anything like that, that child needs to be that priority. So it needs to be made sure 100% that there's absolutely no doubt that, you know, same as criminal court, beyond a reasonable doubt, that that child should not remain where it is before it's taken. And I believe everything possible should be done for children to remain with their kids. That's my personal opinion. People may think differently, but, you know, that's just my opinion. Bear in mind, guys, I am just replying to comments on here. It wasn't last week, it was a couple of weeks ago, and yes, he painted one colour on the fence and helped with the decking a bit. How's Taco's tank coffin coming along? Well, we've not started on the outdoor one first, that'll be one of the last things that we do, but the indoor one's still there. Thanks, I'm going to ask CW and Little Veteran and Red Pill Phil. Awesome, oh, awesome BB, that's legend. You know, you're more than welcome to. That's what we're about, is spreading awareness. You know, children's voices should be heard. Children's rights should be respected. You know, there's many issues out there that affect the children, which, you know, need addressing. It shouldn't be put off till tomorrow or the next day. You know, it should be addressed. And that's what we fight for these issues to be addressed, and addressed properly, because it's the children that suffer at the end of the day, more than anything. I mean, we all suffer, but the children suffer more. As we've got a couple of the admin on, I do want to make the admin aware as well. The channels are being currently stalked, and they have been for some time. So if there's ever any concerns in the chat, feel free to message me and let me know. Obviously, this is a standing, you know, info hotline, that if you're concerned about anything or whatnot, then, you know, feel free to message me. That's not a problem. I'll happily address any concerns that I can do. Well, obviously, we've got nothing to hide. We're trying to just shed light on what's currently going on, and not even, you know, about the specific subject that brought me here, but everyone who needs their voices heard. Hence why we have so many different admin that go to so many different situations, campaigns, look at different like injustices, different causes. You know, this isn't a channel that focuses on one specific thing. This is a channel that tries to bring the truth to people, tries to bring awareness, needs to be out there, and that's what we fight for. Speaking of which, if you haven't seen the Channel 4 documentary that played, I believe, last week, you need to go watch it. I'm not a big advocate for going, you know, for pushing live shows or shit like that from mainstream media, but it is worth looking, because it should give you a slight insight into why my particular side of the cause is always a bit quieter than the rest. So it should, you know, open things up a bit. Also look into hashtag the court said. They're a really amazing one too. What's this rainbow? Anne-Marie Waters, she is still in contact with Sharon, but obviously a lot of things have been going on. But yeah, obviously stuff is still going on in the background about that. Current personal circumstances. It's not easy to write up two very professional documents, especially when one's going to be going to Parliament and going to be turned into an actual, you know, case study. So I want to make sure we both want to make sure that we have every angle covered. because there is many different angles to all this. There is many different directions, there is many different outcomes, there's many different objectives from the start, you know, in every situation. So we want to make sure that we've got it all covered, because yes, it is all textbook, but there are several methods to this textbook. There is several methods to get to the same conclusion, so we want to make sure that it is as covered and as thorough as possible, because obviously this is our chance to get a look into the situations that go on within the family court and within our particular, our particular area of campaigning. So we are still doing stuff, and I am looking forward to getting my hands on it. Oh, hello, Great Brit, you are an absolute legend. So Great Brit's just put in the chat the link, which is the channel4.com/programs/tone-apart-family courts-undercovered. And the link's in there anyway, guys, so I'm not going to go over it all the way, but give it a look. What have we got here? Sorry. Oh, yeah. Legend, Rainbow Wizard, absolute legend. Well, you're still in the council chat anyway, so obviously if anyone has any ideas, even if it's just a chat, even if it's, you know, a game to keep the channel going and everything like that, if you can think of anything that you think might be fun to do, let me know. I mean, I'll even send messages out to other groups and other streamers and campaigners and whatnot to get them involved, if that's what, if that's something that he's all wanted to do. Same with you, Great. Locked it again. Sorry guys, locked it again. You bloody had a prize, Great Brit. I think we will be doing another Christmas raffle as well. I think that'll be fun. I'm looking at having the majority of the renovations done by Halloween, because I would like to have a Halloween get together with a lot of campaigners and supporters and everything like that.